Y'all make me sick. All you ever talk about is robots. Can they have hair? Can they have sex? The answer to these questions would quite possibly drive you all insane.
You don't have to bite my head off. I'm just asking.
Yeah, who died and made you robot expert?
Oh, that's it. Oh.
Oh my God!
Holy but Jesus, he's a robot!
That's right, people. I am a cyborg. My weak body couldn't deal with the viruses of the 21st century. So, using my IQ of 260, that's 260, I built a superfly cybernetic host body for my brain. And I became this bastard child of science and humanity. And I'm standing here naked. But I'm not asking forgiveness, and I don't want your pity. I just want your understanding, your acceptance. I'm just asking for your friendship.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. This is Nick the Rat Radio. I am your host for the evening, Sir Nicholas the Rodent. Tonight's episode, we'll be discussing robot bodies. Robots, robot bodies, bodies of robots, your body in a robot in your body. It's going to go all over the place, up and down, left and right. It's episode 223. That's kind of a magical number there. Let's crack open a beer. If you have a beer or if you have anything you want to be cracking open right now, unless it's another person's skull, please be my guest and get in there. I never had this much trouble opening a... There we go. Ooh. See, now if I had robot arms, I would have been able to rip the top off this without using that little can opener. So there's a lot to be discussed when it comes to robot bodies, which we'll be getting into. But before we do that, we're going to have to take a sip. And reminisce. It's today's Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. This is the year 2020, everybody. It's funny because if you look at reviews for stuff now, it's just like, oh, the best chair 2020, best TV 2020. So and there's no flying cars. Where's the flying cars 2020? It's a little sad. It's a little sad that we're all the way over here. We don't have robot bodies. We don't have flying cars. And I still have to struggle to open a bottle of beer. And still have Discord issues too, and sound issues. But that's neither here nor there, because you're here and I'm there. What's going on here? Is this working? Is this broken again? Everything? Whoa, who's opening the floodgates over here? Let's lower some of those floodgates. Holy crud molies. There we go. Okay, everybody, we're having some difficulties in the sewer. It's weird because the sewer is still empty. I don't know where Zindu is. I don't know where the scientists are. I've just been down in the sewer all by myself for it's been like 2 weeks now or something. I have no idea what's going on. I still got a paycheck last week though. So I guess I'm still on the payroll. So that's always a good thing. But I'm a little sad to say I don't think there's any Zindu this week. I was looking into the clips and all that, and I did not see any clips from Zindu come in. But that's fine. We have a whole show, and we don't need no stinking aliens telling us the news, right? That's right. Okay, good. But we do have a phone line. You can give us a call at 917-719-5923. That's always open for people to give a call in. You could leave a voicemail, or you could email me at nick@nicktherat.com and put Gas Blast in the title. And I'll read those on the air too. Or, of course, you could donate and I'll sort of read those on the air. I don't read the name. I usually just do initials. or something. I don't think people really want to get doxxed. Ooh. Really clean down here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's start the show how we usually start the show. And that's with some music because... Oh, fuck. Do you telling me that one of the songs are gone too? Look at... Oh, it looks like one of the songs on the playlist are missing. We only have 8 songs in the playlist. What is this? You want me to sneak one in later? Is that... All right, I'm going to sneak a song in later. We'll start off with Midnight Drift. I can't even speak right. What is going on? It's hot down here. I don't know. I'm starting to get the sniffles down here too. Should be good. You know, some beer will boost my immunity system. Let's see. This is NOC with Midnight Drive. That was an OC with Midnight Drive, everybody. Welcome back to the sewers, where we're discussing robot bodies, etc., tonight. Now, if you want to talk about what we currently have in the world of robotic upgrades for your system, your current movability system, it's kind of like we could see like brain waves and stuff. We get little nodes. You strap nodes to yourself, and then your brain sends electrical signals through your body, and then we have little robots that could detect these signals and do certain functions. It's been great for amputees. Basically, it seems like robotics, the worlds of robotics and people and transhumanism, or trans-rodentism, or whatever species you are. That seems to be what we have so far. It's not very advanced. It is pretty advanced. I've seen videos of like people with like they're moving arms and stuff, just using their thoughts and their brains. They use a thing called a BCI, brain computer interface. It's what we have today. It's our current level of technology. But there's a couple issues with it though. It's sort of like a magic trick. It's not really a brain hookup. It's kind of just like a signal, like a on-off switch. It's kind of like it's not really reading your brain. It's not really doing a brain thing. They should call it by what it really is. It's electrophysiology, because the brain has neuron connection. It is sending out electrical charges to move your hands and your feet and all that shit through your nerves. But that's like only the most basic thing your brain does. That's not even like it's. And when we do detect this and cause things to move, I watched this whole video where this girl would like clench her hand. They had some electrodes taped to her, and it would detect. The thing would feel the movement in the muscle, or the electric in her muscle, supposedly. And it would send a signal to a machine. So when she would tighten her hand up, it would go zzz. So they were like, "Oh, okay, your brain did that." Sort of. It's kind of like a magic trick. And then they extended the magic trick. So then they hooked up another guy to a battery, and whenever she would tighten her muscle, and the thing would detect it. It's simple detection. It would send a jolt to him, and they taped it to like one of his nerves, so he would move his hand. Like they could have taped it to his balls. They could. It was, and they're like, oh look, she'll move her hand, and then he moves his hand. The only kind of cool thing from that the whole thing was when the presenter moved the lady's hand. The other guy didn't get the shock because she wasn't creating a shock that was detected. Basically, it's just a bunch of triggers, a bunch of like on-off switches and stops. It's interesting, but it's not like I see with the amputees. It's great. It's great for them, and it does all that cool stuff. But I want like a robot body. Like I want like bulletproof plating. Windshield wipers on my eyeballs, and a bunch of other cool stuff, which we'll be discussing later. Maybe we should just take a little step back and I was going to say listen to the news, but it doesn't look like Zindu sent anything. So maybe we'll go straight to a voicemail. 917-719-5923.
Nick the Rat. I hear that you have to use a lot of dental dams now, and also douche canoes while you're in the sewer. And
dental dams and douche canoes. Yeah. I would like to place an order, a bulk order for both of those items.
Yeah, I hear you have a surplus of douche canoes and dental dams.
Which is why we called this number. We called 917-719-5923, and we wanted douche canoes and dental dams.
Sarah, kid in the background? I think you might need a little bit more than a dental dam. Call her. But thank you for the call. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, we have a phone line down the sewer. We're like the only podcast that we'll just take. We don't even screen calls. Most podcasts will have a person in a booth, which will receive the call. They'll take notes, and then they'll pass it on to somebody else in HR. They'll interview them. They'll get their personal information and their social security number and stuff like that. And then finally, they'll get pushed to the host with things to say. But no, in the sewer, we don't do that. We have a live line. You just call it, and you get through. And sometimes we have a contest. We had a contest last week. Somebody won it. They sent me the information. I didn't send the thing out yet. It's kind of difficult. There's not many scientists to help me. Those envelopes are really big compared to me. But maybe we could run another contest this week as well. Just double up on the workload. So if you give me a call at 917-719-5923 and you request one large douche canoe, I'll send you some artwork. It might be a pin, a little button, or an index card sized laminated piece of art, or who the fuck knows what you'll get. Maybe some chest hair that I shaved off the neighbor's cat. It's really hard doing the show. Like when there's nobody helping you down here, and the songs aren't in the right spot. It's kind of scary. Let me just do a quick scroll through the random wheel o music that I've acquired over the many years that I've been doing the show. We're just gonna pick one at random, and we're gonna listen to that song right now. All the music that I play is all CC BY 3.0 on SoundCloud. It's 100% free. You could use it anywhere. Sometimes people might have did a remix that is legally gray. But if you want to go after anybody, go after SoundCloud, because all the stuff that I've gotten was through them, and did a search by CC 3.0 by 3.0, so it should be free. It's on them. It's on their servers, the music. It's not on my servers. Let's listen to Rob Nordeloos with Jim Croce. Time in a Bottle? What?
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with.
The Mayo card line is open. Call 917-719-5923. If you are calling from Scandinavia, dial 917-719-5923. East of the Rockies but south of the Adirondacks and north of Appalachia, call 917-719-5923. If you are batshit insane, call 917-719-5923. If you were probed by a Galian and you were pretty cool about it, call 917-719-5923. If you want a show about the Ouija board, call
Exactly. Don't call if you want to talk about the Ouija board. We banned all Ouija board talk because of that experience that happened so long ago on that rainy Friday night. It's Diker Heights golf course. Oh, there's if you watch the video, you're going to be seeing a video of somebody walking around. Walking around a Diker Heights beach course, golf course. Sorry, I think I have a little bit of a cold. But I'm taking a lot of medicine. Yeah, so if you want to give a call, you could call in now. And you could talk to me live or leave a voicemail like this person did.
Beep. So I'm looking outside. It's raining pretty hard. And I'm just singing, there's a storm out there. There's a storm out there. There's a storm out there. I can see it right there with my eyes. There's a storm out there. It's really not even storming that bad, but, you know, when you're in lockdown, you gotta be creative. You know, you gotta hunk and jive. You gotta roll with the punches. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta make things fun, even if they aren't fun. So when it starts raining, you know, you sing a song about it. Well, anyway, Merry Christmas, Nick and the sewer, and God bless everyone.
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Sorry, sir. Yeah.
I
think he forgot. Let's look up a gas blast and see what we have down in the blast of the gas. Let's do a search to us now. While I do a search for gas blasts, instead of putting the brain in the computer, in the robot, because that's what basically becoming a cyborg is, right? Like the brain is there because that's all that really people care about, I guess. And then they put the metal around that. But what if you put the metal inside of the brain? Then you got like the Matrix going on. That's pretty cool too. Like instead of having like a robot body, you have robot dreams, which might be better than it might be better to have programmable dreams than it is to be the Terminator. I don't know. Maybe it'd be pretty cool to be the Terminator, though. Because then you could be all big and buff. And I heard sometimes chicks like that. They like those big buff guys. So why would I rather run around in my dreams doing some stupid stuff when I could be out in the real world being all buff? These are questions that keep me up at night, and I think we should have a discussion about these things because one day in the future, it's probably all going to happen. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be the day after that. It might be like, you know, a really long time from now. Did I find any gas blast yet? Gas blast. Looks like we have one right here. Let's read this right here. Sultan of Soy, do you prefer jimping or choils on your blade? CHOILS. Choils. That's oil with CH in front of it. That would be choil. Jimping or choils on your blade. I don't know which of those two I prefer. Can I look this up right now? Just get choils. What the fuck is this? Is this some new internet? Choils is pure choils, an unsharpened section of the knife blade in the front guard of the blade. The indentation of a pocket knife blade where it joins the tang. Well, anything that joins the tang is what I'm all in for. Now I would look up this jimpling thing. Jimping? What is this? What is this jimping? A series of notches down the spine of the blade created to prove. Yeah, I'm all down for the choils. I'm a choils boy. And let me explain to you exactly why I'm a choils boy. It's very simple, actually. Well, you see, there was this one time when
The jumping Jesus phenomenon is my name for the acceleration of information throughout history. I first heard of that from Alfred Korzybski, a Polish mathematician who invented a scientific discipline called general semantics. And Korzybski noted that information was doubling faster and faster every generation. And he said, we got to be prepared for more and more change. We got to train ourselves to be less dogmatic and more flexible so we can deal with change. He took the unit at 1 AD as his basic unit to calculate how long it took for the information available to human beings to double, and it took 1,500 years, which brought us up to the time when Leonardo da Vinci was in his 40s and the Renaissance was at its height. I decided to call this unit a Jesus. So in 1 AD we had one Jesus, in 1500 we had two Jesus. The next doubling only took 250 years. You can see the acceleration factor. And by 1750 we had four Jesus. The next doubling took 150 years, and by 1900 we had 8 Jesus. The next doubling only took 50 years, and by 1950 we had 16 Jesus. By 1960, in only 10 years, we had 32 Jesus. By 1967 we had 64 Jesus. And by 1973, 128 Jesus. And the latest estimate I've seen by Dr. Jacques Vallée, a computer scientist, is that knowledge is doubling every year. But I heard that, about 5-6 years ago. I saw something on the net recently. Somebody estimated it's doubling about twice a year now.
So jimping, it's not good for your testicles. But looks like we have another gas blast over here. Let's read this one sensually. Howard here. My brother thought I was paranormal. What does that even mean? When I told him about my dimensional space travels and the thousands of dark overlords that inhabit the universe, but I managed to save it all because of the glam rock chick. She gives a good egg. Egg. Wink, wink. Flush. I don't know what that means, but it's probably serious. And in case of a serious thing, I like to run away. Let's listen to some music over here. We have Can Up by Light Mister.
I'm going to buy a copy of Catcher in the Rye at the airport and read it.
I didn't want that song to end. I felt like I was going to a whole new place. Can Up by Light Mister. Wow, that was fun. This episode of Nick the Rat Radio is brought to you by gigantic conglomerates of corporations, and then some people actually do send me money on the side too. So they help a little bit, but those big corporate overlords that we'll never see and shit on us and treat us like crap, they're the ones that make this show possible. But donations like the following ones make it more fun. So let's check those out here. Let's see if we have any donations this week. Whoa, it looks like we got a few. Let's go through them. I read the initials. Holy crap! I already read these. Otherwise, somebody just sent a whole bunch twice. Happy Animal Crossing Day. Too bad there are so few rats in the game because could it be because of ratsism? Actually, I do think it might be because of ratsism. I've been playing Animal Crossing, and I have no rats yet. I have a bunch of weird, like, very, very pop star pig type creatures. I have a cool, what's her face? Pasha or something. It's she's like a llama or something. She's cool. She's got horns. We hang out. Then I have that stupid toad that works out. Happy. Okay, well, let's go back to the note here. I'm getting confused. Sometimes it's very easy to just fall off into a whole new place. Regardless, I wanted to exercise gratitude for your show. Has it been great information? Great source of information. I'm sorry, my medicine is getting to me. And inspiration while on lockdown. 2 thoughts. Number 1, I heard that mac and cheese sales have been down recently. Apparently, people are frightened of catching macarona. Number 2, was the macarona dance of the 1990s some form of predictive programming? I seem to remember one of the dance moves involving covering one's mouth to the beat. Also, if you recall in that song, there was a lot of, in the video, a lot of fine-looking ladies in it. And everybody was, like, away from each other. It was... Maybe it was sort of some programming from the night. Anyway, thank you so much for the $320 trillion. Maybe I will help bail out America. Seems like they might need some help right now. Anyway, let's get back to the list. We have MA with 420. Thank you so much, MA. We have LCI with 420. You are amazing. Thank you for your continued support. We have JF with 669. That's a 669. That's a hog story. I could tell because the 69 in there. Hogstory.net. Check it out. We got KD with 420. We have a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't have to do with anything over here. MY with 420. Thank you so much, MY. And finally, DJF, $4. Tunnel Rat is awesome. This person right here, whoever donated, just said that something that's already been true for a very long time. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the experience of Nick the Rat Radio. But just because I take donations from people doesn't mean that I still have to give it up for the corporations out there. Let's play some advertisements to make more money.
All hail the mighty Chungus. Coming to a dark sewer network near you, the mighty Chungus. He's the best chef in the sewer, making chop suey, sushi, and the best flank steak you've ever tasted. The mighty Chungus has cooked for emperors, colonels, and presidents. The mighty, gigantic Chungus is coming to a dark sewer near you. What are you gonna order? Bunny chops? Chop suey? Sewer sushi? Or the mighty grilled mac and cheese sandwich? All hail the mighty Chungus, the best chef in the sewer! Reserve now, 917-719-5923.
Hello, everybody. Are you suffering from mental stress? Possibly your soul being sucked from your body and thrown across the universe, here and there, willy-nilly? Are you having difficulties concentrating? Are you having problems in the bathroom, possibly even the bedroom? Where are your problems? I don't know, but I have the cure for you. It is the Dark Sewer Cure-All. Find out more. Now, 917-719-5923. Everybody get some!
Hi, everybody. The biggest problem with the whole robot body thing, though, is the okay. So if you could, we don't know what makes you you. Your electrical signals is just a very small part of the whole entire system going on over here. That's why the electrophysiology aspect of the body is it could trigger things. We could use it to start ons and offs. We could get little triggers out of there, but it's not really our brains. It's not really what we're doing. They have actually probably I heard stories where they have the closest thing they have to a brain is like a millimeter sized piece of technology that has. I don't even like mapped it out. They mapped out a little itty bitty piece of a mouse brain, and I guess they mapped it out by taking pictures so they'd see the paths. But it's only like a grain of sand. We're nowhere near understanding how the brain works totally. There's also biochemical shit going on. It's not just electricity. There's chemical reactions going on in there too. Whenever the people do drugs, they're not really getting high off of what they're putting into their body. They're getting high off of what they're unlocking that already exists inside of them. And we have no idea how any of that stuff really works. But this next person on the phone, they might have an idea. Let's find out. Hello, caller.
Hello from Spearfish. It's Stillwater.
Hey, Stillwater. This is Nick the Rat.
Hey, that's exactly who I meant to call. Oh my
working.
gosh. Okay, so it's been a crazy couple of weeks. Would you like to talk about that, or do you want to play a little D&D?
How about both? Can we play D&D through the past couple of weeks?
Not without time travel and I promised my mom and dad I'd stop dabbling in time travel. That's embarrassing. I'd rather not talk about that. But
well, I do have my D20 with me.
Okay. All right. So let's stall for just a second while I get my gear ready.
While we stall, why don't I ask you a question about would you like to put your brain into a robot body? Would you do it if you were healthy? If you were 100% healthy, like it's today, and somebody came up to you and was like, "Hey, I got this robot body. I'm gonna put your brain in there." Would you be cool with that? Or would you be like, "No, that's not cool, dude. No."
If I could have a guarantee that robot would then be my best friend and we could work in tandem towards my goals of worldwide sanity and logic, then I'd be cool with it.
Oh, no, they have to kill you. They have to kill you to put your brain inside.
Oh, they have to kill me?
Well, yeah. But
then I probably won't be cool with it.
You'll wake up, though,
and
as a robot.
I've actually thought about this with the whole, I forget what it's called, where but like, because I do believe in the soul, where you see, like, with your consciousness, I believe that the human brain, or really any kind of brain, is a receptor of like a radio beacon to the soul. And it's like if someone has some brain damage, it's not like the soul is damaged. The brain is damaged and can only get so much of the personality and intelligence and wisdom of the soul through that kind of brain antenna. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
And so
but
if you download that kind of thing into a robot, that is not you, even if it acts exactly like you. And so when you die, even if your personality and intelligence and wisdom is perfectly imbued into a robotic AI body, that is not you. Your soul has already moved on.
What if they were able to transfer your soul? Like, if you were here and then they could transfer your soul to a robot body and like you felt it like go away and your body stayed there and you could jump back. What if you could go back and forth?
I still wouldn't like that, because like the human body or any kind of biological body is it's about maintaining yourself, and part of maintaining your physical and mental health and fitness, which can be both physical and mental, intellectually, and picking up heavy things and lifting them down again and doing that over and over. Like that is part of the learning process. If you put that into a perfect body, there's no need to maintain yourself and train yourself physically or mentally anymore. And so I'd be against it because it takes away from the mortal experience, because that's what this world is meant for.
This is true. This is all true. But do you believe in OBEs?
The out-of-body experiences?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Do you think OBEs are bad to have?
It depends on the situation. They can be bad if you're reckless with it. For example, like if you jump out of your body and you immediately go towards the darkest shit possible, that can have really bad repercussions.
What if you went into the toaster?
When your soul leaves your body, you leave the body exposed to other spiritual entities that will then try to possess that body. And when you come back into that body, you might be contending with another possibly evil entity that is vying for control.
What if
so you got to be very careful with that.
What if we learned about the soul to the point where we were able to move it into a robot body? And then we were able to put you could wear like a Faraday cage around you that would block other souls from hitting your body except yours because you have like an encryption key.
Okay. So I think that kind of spiritual and technological thing opens up a whole world of possible abuse.
Kind of like
because
Doom or something?
if you can do that, then you could possibly utilize your astral form to it opens up a whole bag of worms that most mammalial brains cannot cope with.
Oh, they definitely
can. So it'd be open and rife with abuse.
Would you abuse it though, Stillwater? Would you like if I could transfer my soul around, I would make toast. If I could throw my soul into a toaster and I could just sit here and then pop it out and maybe have like my Roomba catch the toast and I could control it with my soul and then move it to me so I could put it into my mouth and eat it. But that's really that's really lazy, but also kind of like not lazy because I wonder if there's like soul exercises.
Well, that ultimately is an unnecessary luxury when you think about it.
Soul privilege.
Because
soul privilege.
Soul privilege, indeed. Oh man, actually, like I'm more interested in this than D&D now. Okay, so your spirit energy definitely has power, but when you're born in a physical mortal body on this realm, that is done on purpose by you. And to subvert that is like using cheat codes in a game that you don't need cheat codes for.
We also don't understand it, though. We can't measure it. We don't know how to control it, do we? Do you know how to control your soul?
In game, no, we don't. But like I said before, I think that the brain is the receptor of the soul, and it only is designed to take in the information that you need for this world, and it excludes that kind of a power on purpose. Do you know what I'm saying there?
I do, but I also disagree. I think the soul exists throughout the entire being than just the brain.
Well, I mean,
I don't think that it's just in one spot.
Anyone who's done psilocybin mushrooms out in nature or acid in nature or at a concert can come to the conclusion that everybody is just the same ultimate God, just looking at itself when it interacts with other people. But when you enter in those cheat codes, it spoils the fun. Listen, okay, so
true, it does.
I have played Skyrim in modes where I could hit the tilde key, bring down the thing, and I could do the cheat codes, and I did that for a little while, I admit it. And it completely spoiled the fun. It took all of the challenge out of the game.
Wait, you cheated in a Bethesda game?
It lost all of its meaning. Like, we're here in our physical forms to learn specific lessons and to actually gain XP and to grow in real, meaningful ways.
Did you cheat in a Bethesda game?
I admit it.
Okay, well, we're not talking to cheaters on Nick the Rat Radio. But thanks for the call. Let's listen to Red Velvet by Peace Strings on Nick the Rat Radio. Whoa, that was Peace Strings by Red Velvet. That was a great song. I like that a lot. Did I post the thing there? I think I did. Welcome back to Nick the Rat, everybody. We are discussing robot bodies, souls, soul transfer. Can science find the soul? Is the soul mathematic? Are we barking up the wrong tree? Will we find it in different means in the future? How sexy can I become by not moving and just having access to my thoughts? I don't know. These are all questions that we are contemplating tonight on Nick the Rat Radio. You could give a call in at 917-719-5923 like this person did.
Nick, I need a favor, buddy.
Uh-oh.
First of all,
what? First of all, I don't know. Second of all, let's try another voicemail. 917-719-5923.
No, give me a discount.
A cat call? What is it? Oh, wow. I think somebody was having their soul ripped out of them in that voicemail right there. That was sex robots? You want to let me tell you a thing or two about that over here. I just blew one up. They need to make these things lighter. These sex robots will never pick up until you could. You can't pick them up. They're too heavy currently. I have like 4 or 5 of them. They weigh 5 tons each. That's what I was pointing to earlier. All the scientists left, but at least they left the couple of sex robots. One's just basically a workout bench with LED lights on it and a little Purell bottle. But hey, what we constitute to be bots is up to, it's an individual taste. It's some people think robots are just, like 2-legged. Some have 4 legs and a dumbbell on them. Hi, caller.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm thinking about doing a couple bench presses.
Nice. What do you bench press usually?
I don't, but I'm thinking about. I got one in the corner over there. It's covered in Purell. It's looking kind of nice. Caller, would you put your brain in a robot body for $5? And
For $5.
a Pop-Tart.
And a Pop-Tart. Do you have anything else? Any other?
Maybe $5 and 2 Pop-Tarts. I got another Pop-Tart. It's a different flavor though. It's not there. One's strawberry, one's chocolate. It's kind of awkward to eat them together, but
Can you get both of them as chocolate?
we'll see what we could do. But would you do it? Would you stick your brain in a robot socket?
So I heard the last caller, and so you'd have to be, so they'd kill you, right? Like I'd be dead, but then I'd be alive. Like, would I remember dying though? And then like
only if you want to. You could you could do basically anything after you're a robot. So if you want to remember dying, you could, but if you also don't, then you don't have to.
Can I have some organic parts? Just like
Well, it'll be a brain. The brain will be organic. Oh, you want like an organic? Wait, I see. You want an organic robot body?
Yeah.
That does make sense. Why not just go all the way to that?
Yeah. Why do I have to change my whole life or death and just shift just a small part of my body to theirs? When robots, they come in all, you can get a small robot that they lift potato sacks for you.
So now I'm thinking like murderers are robots. They're organic robots because when you kill somebody, you're taking all the memories of that person with you. You basically become that person because like, say you killed me. You'd be me now. Basically, anytime anybody thought of me, they'd think of you. So you would have all of my memories built right into you.
Well, I would never do that.
So for $5 and 2 Pop-Tarts mismatched, would you kill me?
No, absolutely not.
What a pussy! I want people. I want people to call me and tell me that they would destroy me for $5. But thank you, caller, for not giving in to money. Why do I want you to kill me now again? What is this medicine is really strong here. It looks like we might have another caller coming in. Let's see. Hello, caller. This is Nick the Rat Radio.
Hey. Oh, sorry. I would destroy you definitely for $5 as long as consensual.
No, it's totally consensual. It's basically, I would like to have my memories rip. Wait, hold on 1 second. No, I don't know if I don't know if I want to be killed anymore for this whole experiment.
It's a hard decision to make. It really is. You know what? I think I solved it. A mystery, right? An age-old mystery. And I think I figured out why aliens come here and probe us, right?
Wait, aliens come here and probe us?
Huh?
Aliens come here and probe us?
Yeah. Well, I figured what it is they don't have anything slick on their planet, right?
All right.
So they have to come all the way over here, make a special trip, and load up on loot. So then they want to make sure they're not tricked because they don't trust us, right? And so they, beam a couple of people and try it out and make sure it's good, and then they go on their way.
Would you put your brain in a robot body to fight off the alien invasions?
I would definitely do that.
Fuck yeah, man!
And especially if I had a flamethrower on one of my arms, that'd be cool as fuck.
I would, flamethrower for one arm, and the other arm could shoot money. You would shoot money on the floor, and the people would come for it, and then you'd set them all on fire.
Yeah,
that would be.
You shoot money, people they just start chasing it, and then you could just
set them on fire. Money is the best bait. You don't need a net or anything. You just shoot money all over, and people come to you, and then you set them on fire.
That's a great idea. Why haven't I thought of that before?
I hope the aliens like money too, though, because if we're doing this to kill aliens.
Well,
everybody likes money.
Yeah, I don't really know what aliens would like.
Buttholes. I want a butthole launcher gun so they could go probe them and then set them on fire. It's the burning ring of fire together.
Yes. That'd be awesome. A ring of fire.
Shooting flaming
and then,
buttholes and shit. Destroying aliens.
Hello?
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 Caller, can you turn your radio up? Oh crap. Hold on.
Is this working? Hey, everybody, it's Zendu, coming to you live from the sewers. I took over the radio station here. Don't tell Nick that I've done this. If he finds out that I did this, he's going to, he might fire me. But anyway, I will be hunting, I will be not letting people hunt me down using their flaming asshole guns. I've never hosted a show live before. This is a little bit strange. I can't believe that I'm doing this. Let me just tell you something though. Nick is only doing this because he wants to be popular with the ladies. He's a little small guy. He wants a bigger robot body. He wants to build up on his muscles. He wants to look bigger than he actually is. I think it's pretty stupid. I think it's pretty dumb. And that's why he has this podcast. You know, he just does this for that anyway. If anybody wants to call me, though, you know, Zindu, we're having a first-time caller line on 917-719-5923. You could ask your favorite newscasting alien anything you ever wanted to right now live. But Zindu is a chat. Who is Jason 13? I'm seeing this goddamn chat over here, too. I will destroy you. I will blow up the entire IRC chat room just to take out Jason 13. I will wipe everybody out in there. You should all fear and bow down to me, Zindu. But if you would like to give a call and you're a lovely young lady or a man with possibly multiple cars, I will gladly talk to you. You know, Nick is dumb. He's still in the office. I don't know if I'll tell you this story in a little bit. Or we're going to listen to some music right now. If you would like to give a call in and talk to Zindu, you could. If you want to not talk to Zindu, you could do that shit too. I really don't care because I stole. Okay, Nick had so many beers in his fridge. I stole half of them from him. I've been listening to the show. He's dying out there. There's nobody in the sewer right now. It's really funny. We're me and like 4 scientists behind like glass doors. I can't catch anything from them anyway. It looks like somebody's giving a call in. Let's see what we got here. Hey caller, this is Zindu. Whoa, Zindu. Zindu does not like this. What the okay, we're just gonna hang up on them. That was a bad call. 917-719-5923.
Sorry about that, Nick. My lascivious carrot chewing must have disconnected us. What I'd like to know, first, we had a good harvest of carrots in the sewer. At least. Anyway, so if we were able to freeze those carrots and then insert them in feverish patients by inserting a carrot in the orifices to cool them down, we could solve epidemics. And they're edible.
What the fuck is wrong with that guy? This is usually what Nick does on his show. He gets calls from, what the hell was that? Anyway, let's listen to some music. We're going to be right back with more Zindu, the Alien Radio. I like the ring to that. Electronic senses, a little disagreement. Wait, we got a caller calling in. Let's see what we got here. Hello, caller.
It sounded like the last caller was talking about getting fucked with a cold dick in the butt fucking.
I will come to your house and destroy you with my giant probe. Don't laugh at Zindu.
motherfucker. I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You trampling my HS signal down in Mexico. I can't get my slave labor coats made. I can't get my signal down there because you trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit coming up from
Why, hi. All right. Excellent.
Get a lady.
You want to go for a ride? Then call yourself a cab. It's time for Nick the Rat Radio, only on the Dark Sewer Network.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Zindu the Alien Radio. Let me tell you, this shit is easy. I'm taking over. Nick the Rat, I see him squirming in a Twitch chat over there. Fucking loser. Hey, everybody. Zindu here, letting you all know about, let's see, what's on the agenda tonight? I'm not in the sewer because nobody's at work right now. Everybody's out of work. It's insane out there, except Nick. Nick is in the office. He doesn't even have to remote it in. He doesn't have to remote it. He lives down there in the sewer. So, I guess he's just working from home. I left. I'm in like my backup spaceship. It's smaller, it's like a little jalopy, but it works. Anyway, we're flying around out of here. Nick's down in the sewer, man. He's probably pissed off. I took over the lines just because I wanted to stick this in his face. I just want to say, hey, Nick, you're a big idiot. You're a dope. You're a fool, but that's fine. You know, this is pretty fun. You could do a podcast live. You could just yell at people. Look at it. Lavish, you're a jerk. The Walking Dude, you're all jerks. Fletcher, ha, 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 ha. Dame Bembros. This is so funny. The Walking Dude. What? Why not the Crawling Dude? Chad, what is this crap? Oh, jeez. You're all a bunch of jerks. What are you guys even doing in here? Anyway, let's listen to see if there's a voicemail. This is great. Oh, Kevbot's actually, you know what? Jeez. Oh boy. I can't even. I don't even want to say your name. Makes Zindu's 5 lips taste really salty and gross. It's disgusting. I wish I really did have some news for you this week, but there's really nothing at all going on in the news. Every time I look at the news reader in the sewer, it basically just said, just go home. I don't know. That's all it said. So I did. And the scientists, you know, they're, I don't fucking know where they are right now. They're doing something though. You know, I seen them in the back room sacrificing a lamb or some shit. But you know, scientists do what they gotta do. Let's see what we got on the voicemail. Oh wait, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see what we got on the phone line. Hi caller, this is Zindu Alien News. How are you doing? You got any news? You're an alien. No. Okay, look, there's nobody on the other line. Down here. And then they're gone. Okay, let's do a voicemail. 9-5. I don't know the voice line. I don't know. I usually just tell the news.
I think I solved this mystery, right? All by myself. And I figured out why aliens come here to probe people.
Oh,
so
do
check
you?
this out. Bear with me. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The other shit.
I'll let you know why. It's because there's little fleshy holes on you people. Everybody just wants to get a little piece of the humans. You know, us Oktarians, we got a lot of hard parts. Not too many soft parts. Hello, caller.
Hey, Zindu.
Hi.
I'm just wondering, why am I a human? I mean, why couldn't I be an alien like
filthy,
you?
disgusting human? I don't know. I will eat your skull and then your brain, and I will come to my Oktarian planet, and I will give your brain to another Oktarian, and then they will stick it up their butt, and then you can become one of us.
Oh.
What? You don't want to? What do you have something against being an Oktarian? What a loser. Anyway, I'd rather be an Oktarian. I've got more than 4 arms, and they're all fucking buff as shit right now. I don't have the camera working in my spaceship, but you know, it's a starter spaceship. I can't really leave the dimension yet to get home, so I'm gonna stick around. I'm getting paid out of the wazoo right now. I'm fucking making mega money, and looks like we have another caller. Everybody wants to talk to Zindu tonight because Zindu is hot. Hey, caller, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty hungry. Can I eat your skull?
Oh, well, I just have one question. This is the Zindu, right?
This is Zindu yes.
From the Oktar? Is it Oktar or Oktar?
From planet Oktar.
Oktar. That sounds like a lovely name for a place. Well, anyway, I heard you have 6 slips. Is that true?
Several, yes.
Several. So what are they all for?
Well, one of them is for doing counting. There's one for vitamin K intake. There's an exhaust, and one of them, maybe I'll tell you later for $5. Anyway, caller.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you listen to Nick the Rat Radio? What is that garbage? I'm trying to take his audience here.
He's got a great show.
He's got a great show.
Really listen.
What?
Yeah.
What's the best part? What's the best part of his show?
He listens to voicemails, and then he talks to us about what he's learned in his notes, and I appreciate all of his work that he.
Caller, you were supposed to say it's because of the Dark Sewer News Network and the best news reporter in the universe, Zindu. That's why people listen to his show, right? It's because of me. If it wasn't because of me, I don't understand why they don't listen to this. Anyway, we're going to listen to another song here because, you know, I got these cassette tapes over here. Let's listen to Stellar Drone with Grand Orrery, only on Zindu Radio. Hello, caller.
Oh, hello from Spearfish. This is Stillwater. Is this
Can
Zindu?
I eat your skull?
Hey, it's okay. I have a couple extra. You can have a couple of them if you want. I'll send them over.
Really?
Yeah,
Can I do this express?
I got several here.
Oh, this is great. This is fucking incredible because I've been collecting skulls. I've been hanging them up in my my spaceship. They look great on the wall.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. I got some cool ones here. I got one that's like a big Neanderthal looking one. I don't think it's a real Neanderthal. I just skinned it this last month. But yeah, I got some great ones for you. Hey,
I just got an Andorian one. They're incredible. You know the little nubs on their head? They're bones. It stays on the skull. Anyway, what's your question, caller?
Yeah, like This is the first time I've been able to talk to an alien without a immediate brain wipe. So is it cool if I pick your brain on what your perspective on Earth life is? Like, how have you been adjusting? How you been doing? You know, like, what do you think?
The best part is that the Earth boys are easy. They're just you could just say, hey, I'll buy you some ramen noodles, and they'll do anything for you. And ramen noodles, I don't want to tell you where I get them from, but they pretty much grow on our bodies.
Really? You can grow ramen noodles on your body?
Yes. I usually do not show people where it comes from because it turns them off a little bit, but it tastes great.
You know, it's best not to show how the sausage is made. You know, it's
no, you never show.
You know, in this case, it's tell, not show. Yeah.
Caller, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Why do you listen to Nick the Rat Radio?
It's because it is one of my favorite news sources. It's an interesting take on current popular news stories, and you help pick up the oddball, rare news stories that you don't hear anywhere else. Of
Latest
course.
and greatest news in the universe.
I haven't been to the rest of the universe, so I'll just take your word for it. It seems accurate enough, you know.
Can I ask you a question? So, do you know Allison Mack?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you know Allison Mack at all?
Allison Mack?
Yes, Allison Mack.
It sounds like this chick I might have banged and never called back. Or is it a celebrity?
Oh, never mind. Well, you have a question, caller. What were you saying here?
All right, so
I would like to meet your needs.
As far as Earth stuff goes, do you think that there's any hope for a prosperous future for Star Wars? Because I've lost that new hope.
Wait, the Star Wars? Is there any hope for it? What caller?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You could make the hope for it.
I should.
Yes, why not? Do some Star Wars fan fiction. Look, I like you, kid. You like the news, and you're asking these really important questions. So I'm just gonna give it to you straight. If you don't enjoy what they're feeding to you, if you don't like what Mickey Mouse is sticking down your throat, then make it something you want.
Oh, you're right on that. I have a terrible gag reflex, and that's why I've been choking with the sequels. I used to love all of the the Heir to the Empire trilogy in the books, and I had this image of Luke Skywalker being he lived up to the New Hope as the Grand Master of the new Jedi Academy. And they took that all away from me. I mean, it was terrible what happened with all of that. And I loved some of the new characters right off the bat in episode 7, but all of those characters were completely destroyed by bad writing. And I don't know what I can do about it. Do you really think I should start writing?
Yes, you should do some fanfic. It'll help you feel better. It'll help you feel a lot. Okay, you want to know a little secret about Zindu? All right,
I would love to know the secret.
I enjoy drawing images of Luke Skywalker having sex with Mace Windu. It is the best Star Wars. Oh God, it makes all of my lightsabers real. You know, like level 12.
Oh my God, me too. I thought I was the only one, Zindu. Oh, I never thought I could make a connection like this to a space alien.
I'm telling you, kid, it's great stuff. You know what? I'll talk to you off the air. We're gonna go back to listen to this music.
Right.
We'll meet up. I'm gonna send you some pictures, kid. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll have coffee sometime. I'll roll you a burrito. I love you and the rest of the sewer chat. Love you. Bye.
I hope there's roaches in that burrito. I like one of the nice crunchy ones. Let's get back to that music by Stellar Dro. May Zindu. Yes. This. Another beer. Why not? Let's go for it. Yeah. Your earth music is very enjoying to me. You better believe talking to Zindu will be the highlight of your week. I never work Wednesday nights. Stellar Drone Grand Order. You earthlings, I don't know why you do what you do. I don't know why you listen to this show. But all I do, I can tell you. Okay, let me get here. Let me tell you guys something. There we go. Hello, everybody. Zindu has some words of wisdom for you. Those futurist people on your planet, they're little oil salesmen. They like to sell their little oil to you. They're like, oh yeah, your future's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're gonna live forever. You can be uploaded. Anything could be real. You could be. Oh God, soon there's gonna be futurists selling you this shit like, oh, rip your legs off. You're gonna get great legs. But your legs that you already have are probably fine. Let me tell you, they taste good, especially boiled with some butter. Anyway, your beer is good. All of your life's problems aren't going to go away from this soulless digital evolution. There's going to be some changes in your science and your technologies that are going to blow your minds, everybody. Don't worry about it. But just remember, flesh for flesh. Okay, the scientists are sending me messages saying I should play some advertisements because even though I am hijacking the stream, I have to play some fucking advertisements. Okay, let's just, can we play one of mine? I don't know. Let's, run that.
The preview you are about to watch is for a movie that is unlike any you have ever seen before. It is for a movie that goes beyond temporary fear to everlasting terror. It is a movie called Demons. Yes, the demons are coming, and they're coming for you. Warning, if you have the courage to see demons, sit near an exit. Otherwise, you might never get out. In your theater, who will survive the touch of the demons, and who will not? Demons. With music by Billy Idol, Motley Crue, The Adventures, Rick Springfield, and Saxon. This is no dream. This is happening right now. And it could be happening to you. Demons. They will make cemeteries their cathedrals, and the cities will be your tombs. Will you survive it? Demons.
The lawyers of Oaktar are now serving the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Spilled hot coffee all over yourself? The lawyers of Oaktar are now serving the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Incorporate your business? Murder 1? Call 917-719-5923 and arrange for your free consultation today. Post bail? Sucked out of the sewer? Listen to what our satisfied customers have to say about our service.
The lawyers of Oaktar got results. The lawyers of Oaktar were very professional in handling my case. It was the best call that I ever made.
Call 917-719-5923 and we'll review your case for $69.99. And ask for Zindu.
Obviously, if we're experiencing more change now in a year than we previously experienced in 1,000 years, we can propagate that trend into the future and see that a day will come when we will experience more change in an hour than we have experienced in the past 20, 30,000 years. A situation like that is unimaginable, so we call it a singularity, a place where the normal rules of modeling break down. Modern religions have anticipated the singularity by calling it the eschaton, or the end of time. Technological communities have anticipated the singularity by thinking in terms of artificial intelligences or something like that. In whatever form it takes, we seem to be on the cusp of a dramatic evolutionary leap into a deeper order of complexity than biology or biology plus culture has been able to provide. We're on the brink of something truly awesome and unknown.
What the hell is going on? That was so weird. So anyway, I was doing this, I was wondering why nobody was giving any calls. And I think it's probably because I was talking about teledildonics and shit. But I'm not done talking about that. Because this is a very important issue in the whole phase of evolution, of the sexual evolution of organic to robotic. Once I get my robot body, hopefully I could get like 5G installed there on my antenna, and then I could shock people no matter where they are. Looks like we have a caller that probably wants to talk about. You want to discuss teledildonics?
Well, I was really calling about the free Mayo card. But yeah, I could talk about dolphonics.
Dolphonics? No, dildonics, sir. It's going to be really good in the future.
What? Will there be mayo with it? That's my concern. We're kind of jonesing, and
I guess
do
you have to how do you make mayonnaise? It's eggs.
Well,
you whip
you
eggs
need
up,
the
right?
blood of a chicken. Well, yeah, eggs, but you have to have the blood of the bear, otherwise, the evil spell doesn't work. And I think cumin, loads of cumin.
Cumin's
then
good.
you hit it with radioactive waves, and that's what makes mayo addictive.
Well, I was going to say, using the power of teledildonics, you don't have to use it just for the pleasure. You could make mayo with it. You have to stir the flesh and the mayo together, and the eggs.
That sounds heavenly. You have a giant food processor that does that.
Why not do it remotely with your robot body?
Well, because I would totally kill my entire awesome idea of a gigantic human eating whatever I said before.
You could cumin in there.
What?
Caller, do you like beer?
Is it cumin flavored?
You could put cumin in there.
I can't do the drugs list. It's too friggin' wet out here.
Where's the hostage, sir?
What?
Where's the hostage?
The hostage? It's in my pants. Yeah. I've already sent you a finger, so... Oh, damn, I did send them to you.
What?
Well, that was over with pretty quick. I get off scot-free, right?
Did you hear about the fingertip in the Wendy's chili?
Yeah, I put it there. And people don't know this, but I actually took that fingertip from the person that complained about it, and that's how she got me back. Is by complaining about the fingertip in the thing. She wasn't too mad about me cutting it off. I guess, but yeah, that's how she really screwed me. I was working there, and man, that was the best job I ever had.
Caller, would you cut off a fingertip to get a robot fingertip?
Yes. Yes, immediately. I would. Yes.
What would it have to do? The only way I would ever do that is
vibrate.
if the rope. Well, that sounds pretty good too. But if the tip was a what is that called when you squirt water out of your toilet? A duvet? No, a duvet is what you put in your blankets to keep you warm.
I believe you mean a bidet.
A bidet. I want a bidet fingertip.
Yeah.
I want to squirt water out of my fingertip. I would chop my fingertips off for that.
Yeah, I would. Yes, me too. I'd chop the rest of them off just to have that one. But I would want a rerouting line. So whatever liquid I squirt to clean my anus and or other parts gets recycled, and so people won't know that the reason I'm laughing is because I'm squirting my anus juice at you.
Ooh, imagine you could get like a beer tap fingertip.
Yes. Wait. Yes. No, wait. Wait. Is this a fingertip on a predominantly human body, or is this a fingertip on a robot? 'Cause that would make much sense, man. The robot's drinking beer.
Well, I'm just talking about why not just get a glove? Why even cut your fingertip off? Why put your brain in a robot body if you could put a robot body around your body? Have a second body.
Well, because I don't know, you'd have to change with the styles and fashions of the day. That's just a big ass hassle.
Also, you're gonna
Other than
die
just,
too.
you know,
Like your body rots, the robot won't. So sooner or later, you're gonna want to go into the robot.
Yeah, you'll be attracting all kinds of scavengers, I imagine, at a certain point. I mean, the suit probably, absorb your human side as well.
Would you
as
really
well as your love
want?
for mayo.
I wouldn't want a robot to go on without me. Like after I'm done, I want my legacy to be my legacy. I don't want there to be some robot running around claiming to be me.
Yeah, taking all the credit.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, oh that whole work of fucking that one person did, that life work they did, that was me. I'm a robot.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's got the same name. I mean, I still got his bones in here. Those were my idea too.
Caller.
Then he could have like a wind chime hanging in the suit. That would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. That would be worth it. I guess that would be worth it. If I could be like a bony wind chime inside of a representation of myself.
It takes credit for all the things. Yeah, that is fantastic.
That bastard.
All right, we should get to work on this. We should do a prototype.
I'll talk to you off air about this, okay? We'll
I have the victim picked out and everything. I mean,
I'll have my scientist call your scientist. It'll be. We'll work on it. Let's listen to Jordan Tariff with Warning by Kaolin.
It's a warning sign. Take your aim, pull the trigger. It's a warning sign. Steady hand, start to quiver. 'Cause it's a warning sign, but we're the ones left to suffer. It's a warning sign. These hands they shake because they're unsure. It's only just a
Welcome back to Nick the Rat. It's 1 a.m. I'm feeling decent enough. A little bit of a cold. But I think we'll make it through. Staying in the sewer. But sometimes fishing out a couple beers. Do we have any more voicemail or gas blast or anything? What are we even doing a show about right now? We talking about teledildonics still? Seriously? Why isn't there a machine? Well, okay, if you think about how people work and corporations work, and if we were close to having these robot bodies or even good teledildonics, why can't, and if the brain is just stimuluses, electrical stimuli, why don't we have an orgasm machine, like something you could just shoot electricity into your body somewhere that triggers the reaction in your brain that sends the shivers to your spine? Why would that not already exist if we were so smart as a civilization? Is it really worth being that lazy, though? I don't know. These are the questions that we ask about on Nick the Rat Radio. Thank you for joining us on this exciting adventure. But we're gonna listen to a voicemail right now. 917-719-5923.
Hey, Nick. The lunch break's almost over, and I gotta run back down to the cafeteria, see if I can score a line from one of the chefs. He claims he's a scientist. No, man, you're just a cook. Did a cat just piss in here? I don't know. Anyway, love you, Nick.
Huh?
917719592
I love you. I really do. I love you a lot.
Five, 9, 2, 3.
Okay, first off, who says souls are real? We do not know if they are real. Therefore, having your head stuck into a robot doesn't mean it's not going to work. Just because you may or may not have a soul, who knows? Personally, I think it'd be quite interesting. Doesn't matter if I'm alive or dead. Go ahead, chop my head off, put it in a body. Give me a robot. I don't care as long as I don't look like something out of R2-D2 and C-3PO's love child or something like that. Yes, Roombas. Roombas are robots. Did you know that? Put a cat on a Roomba. Let it roam around. Which one's more evil, the cat or the Roomba? Who knows? You see a cat, put it on a toaster. Pop-Tart for your soul. However, do souls exist? Does that toaster have a soul? Why do souls matter? Robots. Robots are the wave of the future. Okay, oh my God, I want my computer to wake up and gain sentience. Because that way I have a friend to play Warcraft with me at the same time. Maybe even on my Switch. Oh my God, just think about it. 2 brains and 1 Switch. It's perfect. You can go ahead, pay off all your debts. Everything's wonderful. You know how it goes. And you know what? Robots are wonderful. They're our friends. They just want to love us as much as we hate them. It's all going to work out. Look at your Tesla. Your Tesla wants to love you. Don't you love it? Robots, they're the wave of the future.
Is it worse to be on the debt collector side or the debtor side? I guess you usually just want to be in the middle, I guess. You don't want debt on either side. I guess it's pretty cool to have people in debt to you, but then you're thinking about people that do, Tom Nook. 917-719-5923.
Hey, yeah, I already have like chainsaw hands. So I think the only other alteration I would have before the next one would be I would need a mechanical fishing lure, fishing pole as a codpiece. And yeah, that's about it. You know, got something.
In a sense, this historical crisis or this singularity that we're approaching is like a transition from a low-dimensional world, say a world of 2 or 3 dimensions, to a world of 4, 5, or 6 dimensions. This is what I believe actually happens to a human brain-mind system under the influence of psychedelics. So in a way, the best practice for the approaching singularity is the repeated dissolving and reconstituting of one's personality through the use of psychedelic substances.
Whoa. Hi, everybody. Let's listen to a cover. Let's listen to a cover right here. This here is N Beats with Kenny Rogers and Sheenan Easton. We Got Tonight, cover by Ali Sherlock.
I know it's late. I know you're worried. I know your plans don't include me. Still here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter, all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Look at the stars, all that we see. We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe. So why don't you stay? We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow?
was Kenny Rogers and Sheena East and something by N Beats. All the music you can find on SoundCloud, the Thingamajigga. The Thingamajigga, it's all on also nicktherat.com. You might also be listening to me on No Agenda Stream. Man, No Agenda has been part of my life for like 12 years. Chat's going really slow for you? It's probably because you might have had a lot to drink. I don't know. Or maybe you just got a shitty internet connection. Thanks to that Equality of All Bits Act. All bits are created equal. All gravity is created equal. All light is created equal. All energy. All robots. Man, Picard, I can't wait. That's the best part about right now. It's 1:13 in the morning. I have a cold. I hope it's just a cold. I hope I don't have Alzheimer's. But Picard, the last episode 10 of the new Picard series is going to be airing tonight. I shall be watching that shortly. Caller?
What's up, Nick?
Can you turn your radio down a little bit?
I ain't even got a radio.
Oh,
It's
how are you
gotten
doing?
that bad.
How are you doing, caller?
It's pretty bad. My butthole is raw as shit because I've been wiping it so fucking much with all this toilet paper I bought. It's horrible.
Relax on whopping the wad in your hole, bro. It's relax on
I'm
that.
starting to get dingleberries where I didn't know I could get them. I don't know.
Well, the future holds many unknown dingleberries for all of us.
But you got to pull them apart, don't you?
No.
You play in the dingleberries?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to pull them apart.
Okay. What do I do with them? Just
appreciate.
Pick them out.
You could pick them out.
Okay.
Just do whatever you're gonna do. Kind of fast.
But I ain't washing my hands. I'm just using like
Why not?
I'm just because I pick the dingleberries out and then I wash them. I don't wash them. I use the cleaner because it's supposed to be better, right?
Do you want to know a cool secret?
Yeah.
You could take toilet paper and roll it up into a ball and put Purell all over it. And then you could set it on fire. It's fucking awesome.
And stick it in my butt?
No, don't stick it in your butt.
Why not?
Because it's on fire. Fire's
My butt's
bad.
on fire.
It will be on fire if
I'm
you
gonna
set
bop
it
it
on
like
fire.
crazy.
Don't set your butt on fire, sir.
Okay.
Set like your bathtub on fire. Take a toilet paper ball, put Purell on
And then
it.
I jump in it?
No, don't jump onto the fire. Take the ball of toilet paper with Purell and put it like in your bathtub by itself. This is bad advice. Don't listen to me. But if you're bored, then
it's pretty good advice, actually.
you write your name
We
in
should just
Purell.
burn everything in our bathtub.
Pretty much.
Fuck it all. Burn the house. Like you seen a spider in.
All right, our lawyers will deal with burning bathtubs, but once we get to burning the house, the lawyers, there's a little light bulb right here. A little light bulb that says lawyer here. 917-719-5923.
What's up, Nick? Heard you talking about cocksuckers tonight.
Wasn't I just
I'm
talking
gonna
to
tell
you?
My favorite flavor is raspberry.
Caller?
Oh, I love raspberry the best.
Oh, jeez.
Sometimes I like cherry.
Caller, I'm sorry. There's a caller calling my callers.
They're my favorite
Wait, am I talking to the caller or
No,
the caller?
You're the caller.
Anyway,
We're all the caller.
Who was that guy?
Adios, motherfucker.
That's another caller. Okay, that caller is over.
What?
That was a
What is
pre-recorded
it?
caller.
Who is that, and how long has this been going on?
Can you lower your radio because it keeps going on, and then the ripple comes back, and then it keeps going on.
Oh, Ripple. Yeah, blame it on the Ripple, huh? The wine, is it? Yeah.
Do you
Can't
want to know
blame
the?
innocent Ripple.
Do you want to know the? I just figured it out. The whole point of life is to ignore the ripple.
But what are you supposed to do when you're staring placidly at a pond, and it happens to be a ripple?
Oh no, we ignore the ripple. The ripple is coming, and it's gonna keep coming and smacking you in the face. You gotta ignore the ripple.
So the ripple's dead to us, huh?
Let the ripple be
No
dead
ripples.
to you. No, yeah. Because the
Yeah,
pond,
totally.
looking at the pond
right.
is a ripple too.
What? But does that go for every body of water, like pools of blood?
Everything, yeah. Blood pools smacking you in the face. That's ripples too. Water, semen, piss, spit. It's just gonna hit you. Just take it.
Wait, that's just making this very difficult for me. I mean, how am I supposed to ignore half the things I like and peas and all that?
You have to ignore the things you like you as well, because things you like are ripples. Things you don't like are ripples. Life is about getting rippled.
Well, what if I decide to go to the gym and get rip bled? What do I do then?
Well, that might help reflect ripples. But the more you reflect ripples, the more ripples you make.
Oh my God.
See, that's why you just gotta let the ripples go through you. It doesn't matter if you get ripped. You could let you could go if you're bored, get ripped, but don't let the ripples of not being ripped bother you.
Can the ripples still massage my nipples?
Yes. You could enjoy the nipple ripple. Caller, are you on a cell phone or a portable phone? That sound like what they used to call them? A remote phone? a portable phone, right? When you had like the base station, the 2 gigahertz antennas and shit. 917-719-5923. We're almost done with this episode talking about robots and robot bodies. Teledildonics and sexy nipples getting rippled. But seriously, they need to have an orgasm machine. I think that'd be great. Like Orgasmo. 917-719-5923.
If I could swap out.
Whoa, that was no. I want to hear that.
If I could swap out something for something else for body size, it would be Doom size. Yeah, just give a whole big old plate of Doom. Get us into like 6 heads in there. Damn, ooh, Doomage.
Dude, I was taking a leak outside. And I got some on me, and just really want to talk to you. Breaking my heart, you ain't sending the phone. I love you, Nick the Brat, Carolyn Blaney, Fletcher, and all the noise you're into people. Oh, and I pissed on myself.
It's called splashback, my friend. Ignore the ripple. Wash your pants. Why? We have one more voicemail. Let me just check the email too. Let me see if there's any more gas blast. I haven't been keeping up. I don't know where the email machine is, so we're gonna load it up over here. I think we're out of gas blast. That we are. Okay, everybody. We're gonna have we're gonna fucking close this shit down. We're gonna shut this down. I gotta go to bed. I don't know where all the scientists are. I don't know where the Zindu be. I don't know what's happening at all. I've been trying to get out of the sewer, but the sewer cap actually is like taped down or something. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I haven't seen anybody in so long, and I got a cold. My little rat nose is stuffed. But that's fine because we have Animal Crossing and Doom. Let's listen to this song here by Cyberpunkers. This is Doom Eternal theme. This is the Cyberpunkers remix. Have a good night, everybody. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. I hope you considered everything we discussed tonight. Wait, are we really closing the show? I can't just end it like that. Hold on one second. I have to tell you some more stuff about what we did learn. The question isn't if the robot body revolution will happen. The question is, how many of the robot bodies will the government need to fight their wars and to protect their own family with? We might be forced into slavitude. We might be forced into these bodies one day by our leaders, and the body will be real prisons. There'll be the prisons for our bodies. We must stay vigilant. And if I could get a robot body and get laid because of it, I'm in. I'm totally in for that. That's cool. All right. So everybody go out there, get a robot body, and go have like a destruction derby. Doom Eternal theme.
Blood flow.
Unmute that fucking tab. Hey, motherfucker. You're a badass motherfucker.
Anyway, I'm going to get this party started.
Yeah, your show fucking sucks, kid. It's a piece of shit. Your show's terrible, man. It's not even fucking good.
Nick the Rat!
Hope it gets canceled.
Insight.
Man that can get dingleberries where he didn't know he ever could. Now that is the picture.
Except for that laughing thing. What's that all about?
Hey, it's 4:20 here in Australia. Just call up and let you know. Now it's 4:21. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan.
Long before quantum mechanics, the German philosopher Husserl said that all perception is gamble. Every type of bigotry, every type of racism, sexism, prejudice, every dogmatic ideology that allows people to kill other people with a clear conscience, every stupid cult, every superstition-ridden religion, every kind of ignorance in the world, all results from not realizing that our perceptions are gambles. We believe what we see, and then we believe our interpretation of it, and we don't even know we're making an interpretation most of the time. We think this is reality. In philosophy, that's called naive realism. What I perceive is reality. And philosophers have refuted naive realism every century for the last 2,500 years, starting with Buddha and Plato. And yet most people still act on the basis of naive realism. Now the argument is, well, maybe my perceptions are inaccurate, but somewhere there is accuracy. The scientists have it with their instruments. That's how we can find out what's really real. But relativity and quantum mechanics have demonstrated clearly that what you find out with instruments is true relative only to the instrument you're using and where that instrument is located in space-time. So there is no vantage point from which real reality can be seen. We're all looking from the point of view of our own reality tunnels. And when we begin to realize that we're all looking from the point of view of our own reality tunnels, we find it is much easier to understand where other people are coming from, or the ones who don't have the same reality tunnel as us do not seem ignorant or deliberately perverse or lying or hypnotized by some mad ideology. They just have a different reality tunnel, and every reality tunnel might tell us something interesting about our world if we're willing to listen.